Buddy, welcome back to Chris Blank's Cave. It's been a while since I've done any type of streaming. Well, aside from the golf sim, I did do one last week. But today I'm gonna give you guys a quick tour of Out of the Park Baseball 22. It's a totally addicting game. I'm a geekhead when it comes to analyzing numbers and whatnot, which is why I love baseball. Uh, so I thought what I do today is I'm gonna give you a tour of it. Let me change it to full screen mode here so that you can see it. Hold on. Where are my settings? Here they are. So we'll go to full screen mode. All right, let's see if this works. Oops, where is it? Oh, and it crashed my game. How about that? So let's try it again. Come on. Yeah, there we are. All right, actually, I'm going to move this because I think it looks better off to the side. We'll play around with it. Anyway, so this is the interface for Out of the Park Baseball. There's a lot of things you can do. And I had purchased this game back when Out of the Park Baseball 19 came out, and I bought it off of Steam. Again, I'm a big baseball fan, and just kind of checking out what it was about. And back then, I just focused on the simulation side of things. So you could perform as the general manager or just the manager for the gameplay, or you can do both. And I did not want to do a whole bunch of number crunching and finances. So, I figured I'd just start off being the manager of the baseball team. And even that, I mean, there is just so much to do. I'm like, oh my God. So I kind of quit playing it. It just wasn't that fun. I mean, I like the numbers aspect. Well, a couple years later, I decided, well, let me give Out of the Park 22 a try. And they had this perfect team. You see right here, this perfect team uh, capability back then, but I didn't know what it was. And so I decided, hey, let me see what this is about. So what perfect team does. So again, you still have the same GM, manager, full on sim. You got to manage, whatever club you're managing. Could be a single A team, a double A team, triple A team, or even the majors. And there's a whole bunch of work that has to go with that. You got to get your scouts, assign scouts, hire scouts, pay your scouts. It's just wow. It's like one guy can't handle this whole thing. I mean, now I can see why baseball clubs have a bunch of people working behind the scenes to make your teams click. But man, it was too much for me. It's cool that it has it. Yeah, not for me. There was a cool thing, and it's still here. It's called a historical exhibition. So you can actually do replays of simulated replays of games, or even like World Series, or create your own tournaments, and you can do it with different teams. Maybe what we'll do is we'll replay the World Series between the Houston Astros and the Dodgers. What was that? 2017? 2017? Or was it 16? Anyways, the one that they were cheating and they were banging the trash cans and all that stuff. So maybe what we'll do is we'll replay it and see what the sim comes up with to see who would have won that World Series. It could be fun. Actually, maybe what we should do is we should actually do the whole playoffs, because they beat the Yankees, and I know the Yankee fans out there are not happy with the Astros. I know they booed all the Astros players when they came into town a couple weekends ago, and I know Dodger fans also aren't that happy when Houston came to play the Angels, the crosstown American League team out here in LA. A lot of Dodger fans made the trek out there to harass and boo and get on the cases of those Astros players. So good for them. I mean, I think they got off way too easy, but again, that's another story for another time. Anyways, back to Out of the Park Baseball 22. So this perfect team is cool. So what I didn't realize is, let's get in here. Actually, I'm in the middle of a season. So basically, it plays an entire season in 1 week. It plays roughly about a month of baseball per day, and it does simulation mode. So you have to get your team set up. So when you start it, you're given a number of packs, and I'll show you some packs here, what these things look like. So let's go here. So you get these player packs, and I think they started off with 6, and then if you had a prior version, they gave you like a gold pack. So you got these like 6 of these standard, or I guess they call it bronze packs, I guess. I call them standard packs. And 1 gold pack, because I had the version 19. Anyway, so you open those up, and that's what you're going to form your team with. Well, what you could do, once you get your team, is they're not going to be that great. They're going to be pretty crappy players, typically. Unless you get super lucky, you might pull a good gold. I mean, the golds aren't too bad. But let's go look at some players. So let's go look at my roster here. Actually, let's go manage cards. That's probably better. So I have spent some time. I just bought this game about a month ago. And there's 2 ways you can do it. You can do free to play, which you see there's these, I don't even know what they call them. They're just gray. I can't call them silver because they got silver players. These are just like base players. What is going on with my mouse? My mouse is wigging out. Oops. Go back here. Come on. Scroll down. So you got all these, regular players. And in the packs, you'll get some bronze players. You'll get a few bronze. And if you're lucky, you'll get a silver or even a gold. And if you're super lucky, let's go up here, silver, gold. If you're super lucky, you can get what they call these diamond level players. So they're rated 90 to 99. And then they also have what's called their perfect players, which are 100 rated players. And actually, they scale. So there are some really good 100s, and there are some mediocre 100s. I mean, they're still pretty good players, pretty good cards, but again, there are some differences between those. Anyways, so you got perfect players rated 100. You have your diamond players 90 to 99. You have your golds, which are 80 to 89. You have silver 70 to 79, bronze 60 to 69, and then below that are way down here underneath 59 and lower, just some of the typical, you see some players here, some guys that you may see on some teams, or 60s are where you get to, more of your everyday players. You see some of your players that on your favorite teams here. And if I scroll up, silvers are where you see a little bit more. So if I go up to silver, you can see I have a lot more than 6 packs worth of cards, because a pack contains 6 cards. So, not realizing that, a lot of players focus on the free-to-play aspect, which is probably what I'll do next year when I buy this program. This year, I thought, oh man, I got to try to field the best team possible, and I started pouring a bunch of money in it. I was buying packs. Where's those packs at? I was buying these packs, spent like $175, and I'll show you here. Let me go back to. You can buy this perfect points. Packs are 1,000. Let's go back to packs. So you see, the standard packs are 1,000 perfect points. Silver packs, which just came out recently that I'm aware of, are 2,000. Gold packs are 3,000. So I spent a bunch of money trying to get packs, and so I got on this pack opening binge, and I'll tell you, it's probably not the best way to do it, because what I learned, again, I'm a newbie at this, is that there's a marketplace, and within this marketplace, you can buy cards. So we'll just hit refresh here, And so here you can see, wow, look at all these 100s are available. You can sort them or change your search criteria based on the point value of the cards, or if you know a player's name, if you want to do it by position. You can also do it by card type. So they also have a bunch of different card types within the game. They have what they call the live version or live cards. Those are the players you see today on rosters. They have all non-live cards, which kind of they bundle all these other card types into a non-live. So you have these one-hit wonders. They're like players that I guess they feel were impact players to certain teams, even though they weren't all that great. So if we'll sort that. Let's take a look at some one-hit wonders. Actually, let's go ahead and do it. So guys that you probably may have not heard of them. There's some, they go back to the beginning of baseball, 1908 year, 1943, 1913. So some of these guys are really old, but then you have these guys, 1961, Steve Bilko. Let's see if we can find some more current players. Guys, I never heard of, and I'm pretty up to speed on the current stuff. Like Chris Davinsky. Don't know who this guy is, and he played on the Astros in 2016. So he was probably on that team that went to the World Series, and I have no idea who this guy is. But anyways, you can see here, in this example, that cards are rated. In this case, he's a pitcher, a reliever. So you get the criteria or ratings based on their abilities, what kind of stuff they have. I guess from what I understand, again, this is me. I didn't read up on any of this stuff. I just kind of dug into it myself. Stuff has to do with strikeout capabilities against players, movement, how much the ball is going to move, so how much they're going to get more for strikeouts. I think this is a component for strikeouts as well as what kind of weakly hit balls or hard hit balls the batters are capable off of them. Control, it has to do, I think, primarily with walks. So somebody with good control doesn't walk as much. And then you have individual pitch ratings, which I really don't pay attention too much to these. It seems to be a component maybe of their stuff and movement, but I really don't pay attention. I focus more on this criteria. Control. If you want a good pitcher that doesn't walk, you want pitchers with high control. Stuff, again, strikeout capability, movement, hit capability, how hard the ball is going to be. Kind of like that. That's kind of how I kind of see it. It tells you about their type of the type of ball that tends to be hit off of them. In this case, this pitcher is an extreme fly ball pitcher. They go from extreme fly ball to neutral to ground ball to extreme ground ball. I tend to like the neutral to ground ball pitchers, and kind of try to show you some examples if I remember. Stamina. He doesn't have much stamina. Well, he is a relief pitcher, so not going to be throwing that many pitches. The hold runner's capability, kind of an important component or rating, if you ask me, because walks and stolen bases seem to be pretty prevalent in this game, in the simulation. So it's a good thing to kind of pay attention to. The player ratings, this is pitching. I am assuming this has to kind of take into consideration their fielding as well as their pitch capability. So, and maybe it's primarily their fielding. And then they have their hitting capabilities. Obviously it's all red because they're not good. He's a pitcher, contact, power, eye, sacrifice bunt. So eye having to do with walks, power having to do with power, obviously contact, getting the bat on the ball. All right, anyway, so where were we at? Okay, so you get started, and again, I took my 36 or whatever, 42 cards, tried to field a team out of it, and it was pretty sad. What happens is you get stuck in the rookie level leagues. So you go down here, click on this. This just kind of opens up a website. Just talks about teams that are in there in that league. And again, everybody starts off here, and you have to work your goal is to work your way up, and you do that by getting promoted. And then you can see in the rookie level, 12 teams out of how many teams they're in here. Let's take a look real quick. Let's just bring it up a website. So there are there's 15, there's 30 teams. 30 teams in each league. And 12 of them get promoted. And what happened here? Why did my thing bug out? Hold on. You see here 12 teams get promoted from rookie league. None get relegated. So you can get relegated. So if you don't do well enough, when you get to the stone level, which is the next level up, 12 teams will move up, but 8 teams get relegated back down. And it's like that as you move up until you get to gold. Then only 8 teams will move up to diamond, and still 8 teams will get pushed down. And then once you get to diamond, 4 teams will get relegated. And there's no perfect leagues yet. So when I started, there was just gold, because again, the game was pretty new when I started, but I was like a month back, so that gave everybody a head start to start climbing. And so while you see there's space for perfect league, there's not enough teams yet to field a perfect league division, so that's not there yet. But it looks like they're full now, so probably next week maybe we will see some perfect league start. What's curious to me is, like, I'm thinking, man, how can they constantly add more teams? I mean, at some point you're not going to get new players to play this game. So what I think they do is I think they have some bot teams in here. I mean, that's just my speculation. I think I was reading some of the forums and I thought I came across somebody mentioning bot teams. So maybe there's bot teams that they use to fill up some of these leagues, and they kind of gear the team strength based on the level. That's what I'm thinking. Don't quote me on it. I'm just speculating. But anyways, so free to play. You can just grind it out. Get your players. You can do things to get more packs. And one of the things is during your gameplay, you can get accomplishments. So let me see if I got any accomplishments here. Where does it list accomplishments? On the main screen, I think it is. Yeah, so you can get, perfect points. 80 points for player of the week, 20 points for shared shutout. So if you shut out a team, you'll get some. Again, you can, slowly gather points to get 1,000 for that standard pack. So my pitcher threw what's called a Maddox. He shut him out with, I think, fewer than 100 pitches, or maybe it's 90 pitches. But that was worth 350. So you can grind it out that way. So that's one way you can gather some points. And then you can, going back to the auction house, you can purchase cards. So I'm going to just go to low level. So this is 100. Let's just go to 60. So you can see you can get players for cheap. So if you have some players that you like, you can go and pick those up. Right, and check their ratings. You can click on the plus, and you can kind of get some information about them. Here's their rating. So again, this is another picture. Let's go to a batter. Let's find a batter here. Here's a first baseman. So you can see, avoids Ks, self-explanatory. How likely is this person going to walk or get walked? Power. Gap power, I think, has to do with hitting doubles and triples. Home runs for power, doubles and triples for gap power. Contact, are they contact hitters, or do they strike out? Stuff like that. There's overall speed, stealing capabilities, base running, sacrifice bunt for hit, batter ball profile. So he's normal. It could be fly ball or ground ball. Ground ball tendency, when he hits on the ground, he tends to pull it. When he hits fly balls, he also tends to pull it. So that's kind of what that means. It could be spray, it could be normal, what have you. So, and then the positional rating, pretty good fielder. 78 is not too bad. The range of the player, so what kind of range as a first baseman does this player have? The error capability, so how likely is he going to be to bungle the ball? I'm going to cancel here. infield arm, the arm strength, and then turns double plays. How apt are they to do that? This player is also qualified to learn some outfield positions. Anyhow, so you can go through players and buy them this way. Again, you can see the points here, how much they cost. You can determine, hey, if they're worth it or not. Typically, these guys are like worth 5 points. Let me scroll down here. See if we can find some cheaper ones. See, as I go down, now you see some of these guys. Why are they worth 200 points? They also have these missions. So if the card is needed for a mission, so you see right here, Mike Piazza, the price goes up. That's one of the crazy things, and I'll talk about how I wasted money in missions. But that's why some of these players cost a lot more. For something that you can quick sell for 5 points, if you get a card, I don't want this card. You can quick sell for 5 points. Some of these cards are worth quite a bit. So 205, because it's part of the Mike Piazza mission to get this build a player Mike Piazza boosted cards. Well, there's actually, I think, 3 or 4 in this series. And then you'll see some of them are like, wow, they're pretty dirt cheap. Because, they don't have anything to do with the mission. But just about, man, it looks like just about every card now has something to do with the mission. So this guy here doesn't, I don't think, because he only worth 5 points. Let's see here. I have him for some reason. Yeah. Oh, wait, does he have a mission? Oh, he doesn't. He does. Okay. So I take that back. So I guess most players do have a mission because they do have some missions that have to do with the team that they play for. So, but people like to jack up the prices because of that. And so what you want to do is like find a player and try to get him as cheap as possible. And I'll show you how you can do that. Anyway, so that's how you can start that grind. Me, I didn't realize that a lot of these guys were free to play. I started spending money. I bought packs, which was a waste. Given the choice now, knowing what I know, if I was going to spend money to buy these points, so let's go back to the points here. Buy perfect points. I was buying $99 worth to get 175,000 points. I'm thinking, I'm going to open packs. You see these guys open packs on other games like Madden and the MLB The Show and all that stuff. And it is not, well, like it is on those platforms. That is not maybe the best way to go. I mean, you waste a lot of money open packs to get a lot of junk. And this game is no exception. But anyway, so you buy your points. What I found is better is like go to your card auctions, find cards you like. Let me reset this. And start going down. And you see there, you can bid on them. And if you like them, you can bid on them and wait out the time. See if you're the highest bidder, or if you're like me and you're impatient, you just freaking hit the buy it now, and look for good deals. Obviously, I mean, I can look at. So say like I was looking for a Tony Lazzeri, right? Good player, stud. Used to play with Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig. I can hit find all cards on AH. AH meaning the auction house. I'm assuming. So you go here, and you see there's actually only one, and that's the price. So some other players. Now, what's crazy is like at the end of the season last week, man, there were a lot of options here. But I think with this new season, people are jockeying and buying cards to move up in their division. Like, man, I was selling some cards and I got a little bit extra, more than I thought I would. So the time to sell, I found out the time to sell cards that people want is at the start of a season. That's, again, that's just me. That's what it seems like. Again, don't quote me on it. It's just my observations, and you're going to get a lot of my observations on this video today. Anyways, reset the filter. Let's see if we can find another guy that has more choices. So these perfect 100s are usually isn't a lot. So let's go down here, like Aaron Judge. Like everybody likes Aaron Judge. Let's see how many of his cards are being sold. There are 4. Sometimes you get on here, like I said. Later in the week, there's a ton of them in here. Here, not so much. 96 rating. Let's look at Aaron Judge. They rate him average contact, a little bit better against righties, 60 versus 53. Gap power, Doubles, triples, not too good. Average at best. Power, home run power, that's where he shines, obviously. Surprisingly, he has more power off of righties than lefties. So interesting. So kind of a reverse trend there. His eye to get walked, not too bad. I think part of that has to do with the intentional walks that he gets, and also they pitch around him a lot. So here he gets walked more against lefties. Strikeouts, what can you say? He strikes out a lot. These are pretty low. Overall speed, not too fast. Stealing, he does have the capability to steal. Base running, he has some pretty good instincts for base running, so that's why his ratings are higher. Sacrifice bunting, you're not seeing him bunt too much. Bunt for hit, definitely, he could, but not that great. Batted ball profile, obviously a fly ball hitter. Ground ball, when he has ground balls and fly balls, tends to pull him. Right field, pretty good fielder, 81. His error, 59 to not make an error, either dropping the ball or making a bad throw, is 59. So a little bit better than average. His arm is good, pretty strong arm. And his range to cover ground is pretty good. So, anyways, pretty good player. You can see that this is how you can purchase him. It costs the price of a 2 gold packs. Well, golds are 33,000. Maybe a gold and a silver. You can buy it now, or you obviously get a gold and silver pack and try to open those up. But like I said, I have not had good experiences with those packs. I think I've opened up maybe 150, 200 packs, and I think I got maybe one diamond player out of all that. I've never gotten a perfect. I don't know if it's even possible because I never gotten one. But one of these diamond players I've gotten, and obviously I got a pretty good amount of gold players. Although if you check out one of my most recent videos on Out of the Park, I opened up 11 packs. Well, I opened up 13 total. In the first 11 packs, I got 3. What is his name? The pitcher for the Dodgers, Gratterall. How do you pronounce his first name? Gratterall. Let's see, Brusdar Gratterall. I got 3 of those cards within those 11 packs. I'm like, are you kidding me? You go watch that video. Drop a like on it. It's just ridiculous. I mean, that is just my luck. I got 3 golds, all the same player. I'm like, what the heck? And there's a lot of gold players, and I got 3 of the same. That was a little annoying. Anyways, what are we talking about here? I get sidetracked so easily. All right, building your cards. Oh, let's go to missions. So, again, this is just the taste of the marketplace where you can buy cards for PPs, perfect points. You can also go to these collection missions. I spent a lot of time in here too. I mean, I spent a pretty penny on this game, but again, I love it. If you love it and it's worth it to you, go ahead and do it. If you can't afford it, next season, I'm going to challenge myself now that I know more about the game to do it the hard way. I'm going to try to do a free-to-play game next season. It's too bad that you can't. I don't know. Well, maybe there's a way that I could start a free-to-play version of this, but I don't know how. I don't want to open up another Steam account to do this. So I don't know if this is even available off of Steam, but if it is, maybe that's what I can look into. Just do a strictly free-to-play version. Anyhow, getting back to this. So here are some missions you can do to actually get some packs or even some cards. So if you look here, let's just go find something basic. So they usually have some things like, here's Arizona. You can get a gold pack if you get 15 of these cards. And a lot of them are, pretty low rated. So you can get them. I've got some for like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 perfect points. So that's pretty good. And it was pretty fun. And then as Out of the Park started adding more and more missions, and it required to have these guys to get some of these special cards. So like you see here, I needed 15 out of these. Well, I don't know how many cards are here. There are 7, 35, 39 cards here. You get 15 of them, you can get a gold pack. If you get 26 of them, you can get this Gene Segura card. And it's a gold card. So that's another way. Save your points. Sell cards you don't need. Maybe you started a team, you have 26. Any other new player you get in packs, you just sell them and try to buy these cards to get these special rewards cards. And some of these team cards are really good. I mean, a gold Gene Segura, pretty good, because I'll tell you right now, these special editions or non-live version of cards seem to be pretty boosted. Again, just my impression, just my opinion, just my observation, but they're pretty boosted. The live cards don't seem to be as strong for some reason. You get these special cards, little bit better, if you ask me. They seem to perform better. Anyways, so save your PPs. You can start buying these cards, sell the ones you don't need, get these specialized cards. Now Arizona has Gene Segura. I mean, they have some pretty good ones. Now, what's great is if you get them all. So here's the AL West. If you complete the Houston, Angels, Oakland, Seattle, Texas, let's go to those real quick. The AL West, well, before we do that, you get this 99 rated, almost perfect Mark Langston. I have this card. This card is good. I think it's for a 99, for a non-100 pitchers card, I think it competes with those. Very good card. Anyways, you need to complete all these. Again, when you complete these, again, 26 cards of the team, you also get their team cards. So for Houston, let's see what it is. Houston, Angels, Oakland, Seattle, Texas. So let's take a look. So let's scroll down here. So for Houston, you got this Moises Alou card. 88 rated, gold, pretty good player. Special edition, plays right field. Pretty good card. For the Angels, LA, you get Adam Kennedy. Another good card. I'm going to tell you right now, second baseman for low-level tiers, they're kind of hard to find good ones. Adam Kennedy, I had him on my team. He was freaking good. You think, he's only an 83, but man, I put him at the top of my lineup. That guy rocked. Adam Kennedy, he's a line drive hitter, good contact. He was hitting like around 320 or something like that. Awesome player. So, good guy to get. I really liked him. I like the Langston. I like this card. All right, moving on. Oakland. So, again, if you started this route, man, you can get some good players. Oakland, you got this 83 Ty Cobb. Why is Ty Cobb not rated that great? He was a lifetime 367 hitter. Well, this is 1927. I think he was like almost 40 years old. Was he almost 40 years old? Something like that. He was pretty old. He's definitely in his 30s. But still, decent card. I mean, his contact was still great. I think it was like in the 90s. Let's see if we can take a look at this. Let's take a look real quick. Ty Cobb. Auction house. Look for Cobb. See if somebody's selling. Oh, you know what? I already have them. Anyways, yeah, 88 contact, 92 against right. Again, this guy was... How old was he? Now I'm going to have to search. Hold on a second. Let me take a quick look here. Ty Cobb. So he was born in 1886. So, what's 14 and 20? What year was this? 14 and 20. He was 41 years old. This is probably the last year he played. Let me see. 27. Second to last year he played. Holy cow. You know what? In this year he batted. I guess technically he was 40 years old when he started the year. He batted 357. Holy cow. And he still stole 22 bases. Holy cow. He had 93 RBIs for Philadelphia. His slugging His slugging was 482 as a 40-year-old. Oh my God, his OPS was 921. Holy cow. That's pretty strong for an 83 rated card. I mean, like I said, a live 83 rated card would be pretty good, but not that type of number. Not those types of numbers. Damn, pretty good. Look at that. Voids. How many walks did he have? 90. No. 67 walks, only 12 strikeouts. Man, that's impressive. Pretty good. Pretty good. That's a damn good card. I should be using that. Or, again, I would recommend people using that. That's a good card. Again, a free card. That's a free card in the what was that for? That was Oakland. Oh, Oakland, Philadelphia A's. Okay, good. That's why. All right, and then we have next was who was next? Seattle. Seattle Complete got you the Tino Martinez card, 82 rated. What else was there in that? Who am I forgetting? For some reason, the T's were stuck in my brain. Oh, Texas. All right, in Texas. So Texas, you get. Who was the Texas card? Rusty Greer, and I think he was an 82 rated. So you get gold rated cards by completing these missions. So that's a way that you can get some decent players without doing the stupid route and buying perfect points like somebody we all know did numerous times. But again, I love the game. I thought that's what you had to do to move up. I realized after I spent some money that the guys that I was playing didn't have, they had all silver and bronze players. I'm like, ooh, okay, maybe I shouldn't be buying all these cards. I felt like I was cheating. I felt dirty. But you know what? Did it stop me? Heck no. I still bought more points and got better players because I wanted to get my team better. Anyways, that's what stupid people do. This guy. Anyways, moving on. Anyways, that's what you can do to get more points. And I didn't put my chat up here, so get my chat up here in case people are talking or trying to talk at me and I can't see it. And nobody's chatting. Okay, anyways, that's a good way to get some pretty decent cards. And again, as you collect each of these teams, you see what you get. For the American League West, once you completed all those, you got that Langston card. For the East, this is another card that I bought. I didn't complete it. I bought it. Well, I'll tell you how I figured out what cards I wanted to buy, but I bought this. This card rocks. This Nomar Garciaparra. They take it from his year 2000 year. That was the year he batted 372. Let me pull that up. What did he do? Nomar. He batted 372. He had 21 home runs. He had slugging percentage of 599, OPS of 1.033. That, you know what? And it just translates over so nicely to this game. Put Nomar on. Put this card on your team. Let him bat first. At the worst second, man, he'll go off for you. Freaking guy's a rock star. So good card. So again, that Langston. If you can get these done, I would work on these first. Try to get your teams done. To get some packs. Try to sell those. Try to get all those teams completed, and man, you would have gotten two good cards with just Nomar and Langston. What did the Central give you? Oh, Verlander. This is another freaking good card. It still holds up, even up in the Diamond Leagues. Actually, all three cards. I'll show you something here in a second. All three cards do well in the Diamond Leagues. So you would have done great. Let's see what the National League. What did the National League give you? The National League Central gave you Hack Wilson. Again, another card that so far has held up well in all leagues, all the way up to Diamond. Good card. Again, this is based off of his 1929 season. It's funny, I guess because they've been around for so many years, and by they I mean the game, they can't do his best season every year, so that they have to pick like other years. 1929, while it was a pretty good season for him, wasn't really statistically his best season. I mean, he still batted 345, had a 618 slugging percentage, 1.044 OPS. Pretty good, 39 home runs. But his 1930 season was the season that he had 56 home runs. He batted 356 with a 723 slugging, 1.177 OPS. That was a great year. But I'm assuming they probably had that year for another card, for another season of OOTP. So that's probably why they didn't use it. Again, this is based off of. Although I take that back, because this is a peak card, and what I again, there's some confusion as to what peak means. The word is they take like maybe like his 5 best seasons or his best season, and then the the 2 years in front and 2 years behind it, and average those years to get the statistics, or they just, and again, the other assumption was they take his best stats for every one of his seasons and they use that to create the card. Don't know if that's true because I think that'd be too good if you ask me. So I'm thinking more of the average of like his peak seasons. Maybe they took 1929, took 2 seasons before that, 2 seasons after that to get, and then average those to get the ratings for the card. That's my thinking. Again, I have not seen anyone from development from OOTP come out and actually say what a peak card is. I looked on the forums and it still wasn't clear. So I might have to revisit the forums and see if I can figure it out. Anyways, so that's a pretty good card. What do you get for East? Terry Pendleton, good third baseman. I use that. This card is not too bad. I like it. Pretty strong. Maybe not as good as the Nomar Garciaparra or the Langston or Verlander, but still pretty strong card. NL West gives you Don Sutton. I like Don Sutton. In some leagues, he does really well. For my season last year, he had the most wins in the league, so he got the most wins award. He did pretty good for me. But then again, I see some other guys where he has the most losses, and he gives up a lot of home runs. My guy, knock on wood, was pretty good last year. Hopefully he does good this year. So, but still, a very good performing card. The ratings on this card are really good. In fact, let's take a look at, I want to show you a couple of the ratings. Let's look at Nomar and Sutton. So how we can do that is we can go to my collection. Since I have them in my collection, we can just look at them. So here's Nomar. Let's go to the ratings tab. So you can see infield rating, he's pretty good. Range, really good. Infield error, a little bit better than average. Pretty good arm. Turns double play pretty good. Again, he's shortstop, but he can also play other positions. I think he plays first base for me a lot. He can play third base as well. But look at this contact, 91. Lefties and righties the same. Gap power, doubles, triples, 105, 103. Freaking outrageously good. Power, again, how he hit 21 home runs, I think, or something like that. So that's why you don't see super high numbers, but still, almost 80. Pretty much 80 for both righty lefty. His eye, he doesn't walk a lot, which is not necessarily a bad thing because he's hitting the ball instead of taking pitches. So not really a bad thing. And he doesn't strike out a whole bunch. I mean, 80s for this type of hitter is pretty good. Let me see what his ratings were. 2001, he walked more than he struck out. He struck out only 50 times in 600, almost 599 plate appearances. Walked 61, so pretty good eye. So this card here rocks. Love this card. A lot of people use it, and probably because it's part of the mission, so it's somewhat easy to get. But they sell for around 12,000 on the auction house. In the auction house, pretty good card. I bought mine for think less than that. And I actually sold. So I bought it, and then I completed the mission. So I sold the card. And actually, what do I got here? I did actually pretty good on him, I think. Yeah, Nomar I bought for $12,099. I sold my duplicate one for, well, it's 14,850, but it was 16. It was like 1,600. They take 10% off, so 14,850. That's after the 10% hit you get. So I think it was around 1,550 or something like that. So pretty good. I made out on that one. Again, I sold it at the start of the season, so I think that's what you had to do, because at the end of the season, it wasn't going for that high. It was going for around 12,000. All right. Anyways, moving on. Good ratings. So you can see this. He is good. First base, third base, shortstop. Pretty good fielder at shortstop. I was using him a lot at first base because I had a plethora of shortstops, so I moved him over there. Anyways, going back, let's go to Don Sutton. Awesome stuff. 117. Really good against left. A little bit better against lefties. Movement was pretty good. Control, pretty good. I like control pitchers. They don't walk as much. And like I said, in this game, there seems to be a lot of walking, a lot of stealing. So you definitely have to kind of watch for that. So there are pitchers that have really good stuff, really good movement, but they have bad control and they just walk a ton of people, and that's pretty unnerving to me, anyways. Stamina, he can pitch easy 105, 110 pitches per game with this stamina rating. Hole runner's not the greatest. He is a fly ball pitcher. He throws 94 to 96, and these are his pitches. Again, pretty cool to see. I don't look at it when I look at the ratings, and just more numbers to confuse you. I look more at these three numbers up here: stuff, movement, control. Again, that's just me, just my observation. Some of you may get back to me and say, "Dude, you're an idiot." Those things are important, and it means such and such. I'm like, well, I don't see it. I just think these three are the important numbers. Anyways, good player that you can get for free. So there are ways you can get really good cards, pretty quickly. And I would recommend, knowing what I know now, save your PP. Don't buy packs. Try to buy the players to complete these missions, because all you're doing is getting cards, buying these cards from the mission thing, and it's cheaper. Try to get them early. Here's the thing: if you're gonna go for these, you don't sell your cards from the packs, because they're gonna probably help you out with these things. So, just grind. You're gonna have to grind out some games. I heard that you can get more points through playing the simulation part. So if you remember the main screen, this screen here, you play the simulations. There's ways that you can get rewards there. This guy with the two thumbs is too lazy to do that. So, but you can get points that way, and all your points can carry over to here as well. We'll talk about these tournaments here, because there's a way you can get some points and some cards here as well. So, anyways, back to Perfect Team. Where was I? Okay, so that's how you can get some cool stuff, is in the collection missions. Okay, so cool things. I mean, you can see here, they have these Build a Legend things. I thought it's pretty interesting. I didn't think I'd ever do one. And then I started getting some cards and packs to help me build this Joe Nathan Build a Legend. Where is he at? Here he is. So you see, I have it all completed. So what did I have to do first? I started at bronze. I had to get this card. And I actually got this card. Oh, no, I didn't have this card, but I did get two other cards in packs. So I had that. There's this bronze mission. What do you have to do for that? You need a couple of these players. So you bought these. Now, if you bought them early, it's good. Now that they have these, they released this Joe Nathan card, and frickin', it's a super good card. All these prices got jacked up. Like, here's a 43 rated player, right? You would think, 43 rated player, maybe worth about 20 points, 30 points. Look what they're selling for. See, here's what I'm used to. 5 points. Cancel that. 5 points. But you got to bid on it. You got to wait 14 hours and hope you win the bid. You can quick buy, which is the dumb guy with the 2 thumbs. This guy did. And just started buying the cheapest ones I can get. So 50, I was happy buying these cards for 50. And here he is. He's a 43 rated freaking player. Should only be worth 5 points. The dumb guy with the 2 thumbs. Nope. He went and bought all these things. So luckily for this mission, you only needed to buy 3, really. Because you only needed... Where is it? Yeah, it doesn't show you. It shows you when you need it. You needed... was it 12 points? No, I don't think it was 12. It was 9 points. You only needed 9 points. So if you got the two pointers and a 5-pointer, you can complete the mission. So that was good. So you do that. You find those guys. You spend your PP. Get that. Get your bronze lock. You can probably buy this guy pretty cheap. I think he's still pretty cheap. And you get 1 standard pack. Whoopee. Right? But you did get a standard pack also for the bronze mission. So you got 2 packs. All right. So whoopee. Great. So I did that. Again, the only reason I did that is because I had ended up with, I think maybe that's part of the catches. Nope, not this one. Not this one. The gold mission. I want the gold unlock. No. I think it was in the diamond. Nope, not the diamond. Diamond unlock. Nope. I'll find it. The gold mission. The gold unlock. Nope. Okay, I can't find it. Where is it? Silver mission? Nope. It's the one that had Joe Nathans in it. Where are they? What am I missing here? Come on, people. Help me out. Oh, wait, there's lock and unlocks. That's what it is. So I had 2 of these. I bought this one. But it gave me 2 of these in packs, so I figured, I'm going to go after it, because now I got all these 4. Well, what I had to do was I had to buy all these guys. And these guys, their prices get jacked up. He's rated a 90, so it's actually not a bad card, but look what you're paying. I had to pay like 75,000 points for this 90 rated mediocre player. I'm like, what the heck? But you know what? It was good because I already had those other two cards. And actually, I just sold. So I remember I bought that one Joe Nathan card. Let me go back here. Diamond Lock. So I bought this guy. And actually, I was using him. It's actually a good card. And I think I paid 55. Oh, yeah, I paid 55,000 for him. And then I sold, when I completed the mission, I sold the duplicate for 45,000. Well, I sold it for 50,000, but I took a 5,000 hit. So I got some of it back. But the good thing is I got this Joe Nathan. It all led up to getting this Joe Nathan card, which is right here. Oops, where are you? Collection. This 100 Joe Nathan is a stud. Where are you, Joe? This guy right here. Look at those ratings. Holy cow. 159 stuff. Movement 77. Control 85. Here's the fly ball pitchers, which it seems like all the power pitchers are like fly ball pitchers. Velocity, good velocity. Holds runners, good stuff on all 3 pitches, but man, look at that. That is freaking awesome. Doesn't mean he saves it every time. Heck no. I don't know about this game. You can have a bunch of silver players, and the sim, you play maybe 2 out of 3 games. You play in 3 games, 2 out of 3 games you'll win with a stacked team, and then you'll still lose a game against some of these teams that don't have the stack that you do. And I know because my team is pretty stacked now. Again, I spent the guy with the 2 thumbs, the idiot. This guy spent a lot of money on this game. I love it, though. Again, if you can afford it, go ahead and knock yourself out. If you can't, be prepared for the grind. So let's go look at this. So anyways, good card. I ground out all this stuff. Spent a lot of money to get through all these missions. Am I going to do this again? Heck no. That was, man, what a waste of money. Like I said, paying all that. I feel like I'm just kidding. I had two of those, or this. Oh, actually, you know what? I had this one card that I pulled in a pack, this Bob Locker card. So I just needed to buy two. So I bought two of these guys. It cost me 150,000 points. Well, not that much. It cost me like 130,000 points to get these two cards. This one I got for in a pack, which I'm like, oh, you're kidding. I was actually kind of fortunate because I started building that, Joe Nathan. But you look at these guys, 75,000 to buy this card. Yeah, some of these cards aren't even available. The Pino, because people aren't selling them. 88,000. Didn't buy this card, obviously. But anyway, so I got that good card. Do you want to do it that way? You got money. You want to spend a lot of that hard-earned money on perfect points to buy these cards. Knock yourself out. Next year, not knowing what I know, I'm just going to grind it out. You know, I'm not going to be in a rush. It plays a season every year, so I'm just going to try to see how high I can get on a free-to-play, a no money spent account, and see how high I can go. I know a lot more about the game, so this helps. I mean, spending money helped me learn a lot about the game, so I'm not complaining. But why not going to do that again? I think I'll have more fun. I mean, it's fun winning. You know, that's one good thing. I mean, if you look at my team, we can go to my home screen. Let's go to info. I'm actually in first place right now. I'm 17-6. Actually, I didn't do an update. I think there's 2 updates that need to be done. But at this point, I was in first place. Let's go. Actually, no, maybe I did update because I only had 5 losses before. I think. Let's go out and come back in. Let's see what I am. And I'm 17-7. So I lost the last game. So you look at these guys like, hey, this guy's 13-12, not too bad. Let's take a look at his team. He has some perfect players. 5. This is a pretty strong team. Bunch of 99s. If you look, no more Garciaparra, Langston, Pendleton. These are all the free cards you got with that. Verlander, Sutton, Hack, Wilson. So this 6-pack right here is what you get when you complete. So he must have completed the missions. Smart guy. I wonder if he bought it like I did. I bet you he didn't buy him like I did and then sold the dupes. I did okay because I actually made some money on some of my dupes. But again, this guy probably did it how you're supposed to do it. And then don't know how he got these guys. Oh wait, some of these cards too, like this Trevor Hop, they're also part of missions too. Like Campanella, I think that's with the Dodger. If you complete all the Dodgers, you get Campanella. Hoffman was with the Padres. So yeah, so you know what? That's how he's getting all these cards. These are all cards from collection missions, right? So if I go to the Dodgers complete, yeah, you get that Campanella, which is what he had. If you go to the Padres, you get the Trevor Hoffman. Yep, so that's how he's doing it. Yeah, 94 Trevor Hoffman. Pretty good card early on. Man, like I said, the relievers in this game, they freaking blow saves left and right. It's just ridiculous. I think the hitters are so good, they just freaking walk over relievers. Again, if they don't have good control, it seems to hurt them even more. Okay, anyway, San Francisco, you got this Carl Hubble. 87. I should see if that guy has that game. I bet you this guy just completed all the missions. Seattle got you Tino Martinez. He probably didn't play him. This Al Brassel card is not too bad. He has what I like. He's a ground ball pitcher with good control. I like those pitchers. Tampa Bay, Chris Archer. So let's take a look at this guy again. Where are we going? Where are we going with this? We're going to the guy that we played. So let's see. Do we see Brazel anywhere? There's Carl Hubble. I don't see Brazel. Maybe he just doesn't have him on his roster. That's a good card though. Moises Alou. I think he was a card. Yeah, he's a card for the Astros. Yeah, so this guy looks like, yeah, Posada was for the Yankees. Yeah, so all these cards are actually, yeah, they're from, these are all from completing that. Because Trammell was also a card that you got. How did you get the Trammell card? How did we get Trammell? There was a way. Because I got a second one from this. Was he from Detroit? No, it's Lou Whitaker. How did I get the Alan Trammell? Let me check something, because I did get him as a dupe, right? Alan Trammell. Yeah, I got him as a mission dupe. How did I get him? How did I get Trammell? I'm at a loss. I can't remember how I got him. I have to scroll through here. Oh, here it is. Oh, for completing the American League. Oh, I forgot. So you complete the Central, West, East, you get those. But when you complete all of those, you get Trammell as one. Okay, so that's how I got him. What did I get for the National League? The National League I got. Enos Slaughter. Oh, that's right. Yeah, so this guy's... Okay, I see where this guy came from now. He's getting it all from... Yeah, Enos Slaughter, Trammell. That's where he's getting it. This is the American League, National League, American League. Okay, got it. This Cy Young is a great card too. How did I get this one? Yeah, so this guy here, he looks like he's a mission grinder. He ground through all the missions. You see that? Adam Kennedy, Moises Alou, Denny Nagel for the Braves. That's how we got all these cards. Okay. So, kudos to this guy. French Toast Grand Slam, man. Good job, man. You went through all the missions to get all these guys. Got it. Got it. Okay. Very cool. He still has a bunch of good players here, so I don't know how he got these. Because you're not getting these guys in packs. All right, moving on. Where should we go now? Okay, so anyways, that's pretty much this format, how you get players. Oh, I may as well go to my home screen. You can take a look at my team again. You can see I just lost this last game. Let's go to my rosters. You can see I got a lot of perfect 100s. Again, in like 3 weeks playing time. That's a lot of money. A lot of shortcuts I took, but I got some really good players. These are live pictures here. So these are players that are playing now. Again, their ratings seem pretty good, but they just, for some reason, I get it. Maybe it's just me, but they just don't seem to perform as well as like their counterparts that are like historical cards or non-live cards. But anyways, you can see some of these players have some wicked stats. Look at Aroldis Chapman, 177 stuff. Freaking nasty. 202 against lefties. Holy cow. But his downside is his control sucks, so he'll give up to these players. He'll give up home runs, and they blow saves. Even this guy. He's a 99 rated. Let's take a look at that. We looked at my Joe Nathan already. I also picked up this other 100 reliever, Bill Campbell. There he is. Can we compare? Bear Campbell, Chapman, you can see their ratings. Wait, what are we looking at? Oh, we're looking at their batting ratings. Look at their pitching ratings. So control is what keeps Araldis back, but his stuff is just freaking nasty. Crazy nasty. You don't see screwballs anymore. I don't notice anybody throwing screwballs anymore. All right, let's go look at... where is he at? Holy cow, it has all my players? So I'm thinking about selling actually my Joe Nathan. I think you can get it. Why is there 4 of them? Oh, that's right, because I got 4 Joe Nathans. All different versions. All right, so this is the top version. So let's compare them. My new Joe Nathan, 159, good, better stuff. A little bit more movement with Campbell. Control, pretty similar. Stuff against lefties, nasty. So, definitely Joe Nathan has better stuff. Movement, though, that advantage goes to Campbell. Control, pretty similar. Kind of a tie in control. 3 pitches for Mr. Nathan and 2 pitches for Mr. Campbell. Again, I don't really pay attention to this over here. I do like to see their ground ball, fly ball tendency. Campbell's neutral, fly ball for Joe Nathan. I kind of favor the neutral. For some reason, I don't know. I don't like fly ball pitchers. I just think maybe I think I'm just thinking that they're just gonna, the other players just get bombs off of me and just hit massive amounts of home runs. I don't know. Anyways, that's probably why I like this player. One of my favorite players. And I actually had to spend money to get him because I wanted to get him. Mr. Greg Maddox. So let's compare him to another good pitcher. So let's get to, well, he's a 99. So let's compare him to the special edition Justin Verlander. I got 2 Verlanders, don't I? Where's my Verlander? Where is he? What the heck? Oh, you know what? Sometimes he gets listed as a reliever. I don't know why. I think I might have set him as a reliever and it's stuck there. Yeah, here it is. All right, 99. So you see Maddox doesn't have the great stuff. He has great movement and great control. The key thing here is Maddox is an extreme ground ball pitcher. I love that. So even though he's only rated at 97, I like to play him. Even though I got like a bunch of 100 studs that can throw heat and have really crazy good stuff, I just like to play him. I kind of good to get ground balls. You know, he forces a lot of double plays and stuff like that. So pretty cool. Anyways, just a quick look at one of my favorite players, Greg Maddox. One of my favorite players of all time. Actually was a Dodger for 1 season, I think. All right, anyway, so how did I know what players should I be chasing? So what I did was I was going to the Perfect Team universe here, and this is where you can see, again, everybody within the league, within the divisions, and I would just go up to let's see what the top players are using. So I went to the top, and let me see if I can share this. Try to share this. I'm going to Firefox. What's that show? Yeah. Is that Firefox? Yeah. Let me see if I can turn this on. Oh, yeah. So, oops, let me make this smaller. Oh, no, that's fine. All right. So, here's Firefox. Now it's off center. You guys don't need to see me. So here's that Diamond 357 division. Day 30. So you can see the teams. You can see their stats and how they're doing. But if you scroll down, you can see what players or what cards are doing great. So you look at batting average. Enos Slaughter. Remember, that was that free card. He's holding up pretty well. You got John Henry Lloyd. So there's these Negro League cards that are really good too. There's a ton of them. In fact, Jackie Robinson is freaking an awesome card. Here he is over here on base percentage. But highly expensive. I guess you can, if you want to chase after those Negro League players in the collection, those things cost a lot. So some guys have all these guys, and these guys can just pretty much rule. Like this Jackie Robinson, I'll show you his stats later, but man, that card, if you get all the Negro League, you get the pitchers, infielders, and outfielders, you get Jackie Robinson for those three collections, man. Plus you get 3 good cards. You get Satchel Paige for the pitchers. I think you get this Charleston guy for the outfielders, and I can't remember who you get for the infielders. But anyway, so this is how I would kind of cheated to kind of see what cards were performing well in the higher levels. So that's why I went and bought Slaughter, not knowing that I can get them in a collection. So I did the collection and I sold them because I had 2. Alan Trammell doing great, special edition. Again, you completed the American League, you get him. Enos Slaughter over here doing good. Trammell, Slaughter. So that's how. And then here's Nomar. So these guys, these special edition cards are pretty dang solid, Even the pitching cards, we'll get down here a little bit and we'll show you. Yeah, you see these? That's how I kind of figured out, I looked at all these cards and then I went to the marketplace to see what cards were, affordable. And those are the guys I focused on. The earliest one I got was that Nomar Garciaparra. I mean, last couple weeks, he was filled up. He was on all of these things constantly. Now that some of these new cards have come out, obviously it's changed, but he's still making his presence known. Look at that. You see him all over the place. All these special edition cards hold up really well. So this is a special edition only because it's part of the Negro League collection, which I don't have. Mike Trout. He's actually a live card. Slaughter. Look at a special edition. Well, these are at bats. Remember that Adam Kennedy I told you about? He's rated 84. I used to see him come up on this a lot more for the where did I see him? Run scored, I think, is where I saw him a lot too. This guy gets on base a lot. Good player. This is a guy, man. I see this guy all over the place. He's a live card, a future legend. Man, he's on this thing constantly. If I were starting out, I would definitely try to get this guy. This Nick Madrigal. Man. A lot of people are using him, and he's doing well. Look at that second baseman is kind of that weak spot. I mean, look at who you got here. You got Adam Kennedy, and Nick Madrigal. These are like gold players, gold cards that are doing really well. Look at, here's another Nick. This guy is high contact. High contact, Adam Kennedy, high contact. Good for the game. If you're building like a low-level team, you definitely look at the contact and try to get guys have good contact and walk a lot. I think those are the guys I would be targeting. Yeah, so you see a lot of Trout, doubles, Garcia Parra, Slaughter still. So Lenny Dykstra, he was a special edition actually for when you completed the Mets, I think. He's a strong card too. I see him showing up more and more because of his gap power. I mean, he strikes out a lot. I think he strikes out a lot more than you'd want, but man, he is showing up, especially in the triples. Okay, there's Terry Pendleton. So you see these quote free cards upon completing these missions are, you know, they're pretty strong. All right, let's go to the pitchers. Adam Kennedy does strike out. He makes contact. He either hits the ball or he strikes out. So Alan Trammell. All right, let's go ERA. Here's Adam Wainwright. Oh, that's a Build a Legend. That's the new card. That card is pretty dope. Satchel Paige. So I went and bought Satchel Paige because I was seeing him all over the place. I also bought this card, Cy Young, which actually came about as a special edition, so I sold that duplicate. But again, Cy Young, great card. Verlander, that was another card in the collection. So 3 of the special editions are in here. Wins, Satchel Paige, which actually he is a special edition for the Negro Leagues. Bunch of Build a Legend. These like are the ones that, like my Joe Nathan, cost a lot to put together if you're trying to, you know, buy those cards that you need to complete the set. This Nagy card, man, that card's pretty good too. I like it because he's a ground ball pitcher. Tim Hudson. What the heck? He's starting out pretty strong. Look at that. Yeah, it's early in the season. We'll see how it does later, but pretty good start. Here's my Don Suttons. I love Don Sutton, but if he gets on the wrong team, I think what happens, a lot of weak teams get him, and that's why he loses. So don't pay too much attention to that. He's a good card. Like I said, I led the league in wins with Don Sutton last week. Now, Bob Locker, this is a card that's part of the Joe Nathan collection, but I see him do pretty well too as a closer. Oh, Roberge is another guy that's in there. Interesting. Those support cards for that collection are doing pretty well. Saves. Look at this. Mark Langston, the starting pitcher card, I see him doing a lot of good in saves across a lot of different leagues, diamond leagues. Kind of interesting. They're letting him be their closer. He's doing really well. Complete games, Cy Young, he does pretty well here. So does Satchel. Those guys have excellent endurance, so they have that capability. Hey, here's the live Jarrett Cole. Build a Legend Guidry. So these Build a Legends, man, you're seeing a lot more of them in these leaders of various divisions. So Cy Young, he's a mule. There's a special edition. So you can see the special edition cards hold up really well. Ooh, look at that, though. Home runs allowed. Ouch. Cy Young is all over the place. Look at that. Justin Verlander, all over the place. Don Sutton, strikeouts per 9. Look at these top 4 cards. All special editions. So, go down that mission tree and go that route, because that That seems to do quite well. Oops, I got to update. Sure, let's do it. Hopefully we don't lose 2 games in a row. And we didn't. We won. All right. Here's this cool. We can go over the highlights. I can watch the entire replay, but we can watch the highlights. It's kind of fun to do. You can watch it with me. We'll just do a quick replay. So I like to go through my games once in a while. So what do we got here? Subtle. Ethan Small to Bobby Dorr. Bobby Dorr hits a single. Loads the bases up. O'Neill Cruz. So I use this guy. He's a future legend. 84 rated card. That's a third baseman. And I use him against lefties. And he's left-handed. But he does quite well. Uh-oh, we're in trouble here. We got bases loaded with 2 outs. Better get him out here, Langston. Ground ball. Goes a short route to second. All right. 3 outs. We're up to bat. Oh! First and third, a deep fly. Slaughter just knocks it out of the park. All right, a 3-run shot for Enos Slaughter. We take that early 4-0 lead. Tyler Rogers pitching. And that's a home run. Who's that? Cruz. Oh, that's my third baseman. I use him against lefties. Oh, that's against a righty though. Those future legend cards, man, they're good. The pitchers especially, you can build a team of future legends, you'll do quite well. So 2 routes to take. 1, live cards don't seem to perform as well as future legend cards or those mission cards. That is what you have to look for. Oh, maybe I'll score a couple here. They score 1 or score 2. And wow. Another home run. Suttles. So Mule Suttles is a guy I used to always run into. And finally I just had to break down and buy him. Again. Guy with 2 thumbs. The dumb guy with 2 thumbs. This guy spent more money to buy that card. But you know what? That guy is a stud. Mule Suttles. He's a Negro League player. Man, that guy. Love him. Love him. Love him. Here's Mule Suttles card. Look at this guy. Home run power, 117. And strikes out more than his fair share. Walks once in a while. But it's all about this right here. Let's see. His last couple of seasons. Here's the seasons down here. First year I used him. This is me, SoCal. He batted .311. Slugged .622. A 1.016 OPS. Freaking rock star. Next year, 291, 572 slugging, 940. Then he had a down year last season. He only batted .279. Still slugged over 500, 847 OPS. This year so far, batting .300 out of the 5-hole too. Batting .300 with a 667 slugging, 1.061 OPS. Good start of the season so far. This guy, he's rock solid. We can take a look at, let's see who's doing well for our team. Let's go to our homepage. Nomar's batting .330, 553 slugging, so I love that. Nomar, you can see the last couple of seasons, bats around .320 to .330 for me, and it's also around usually well above 500 for slugging, 536 to 562. Again, free to play card. I just picked up Enos Slaughter last year. He didn't really start off too fast for me. He didn't heat up. He ended up batting .291 with 464 slugging. But this year, kind of slow in the batting department, but he's slugging at 534. So that's a promising sign. Hack Wilson, dude. I don't know what's going on with Hack. He's just not. I might have to switch Mule and Hack in the batting order. I don't know. Maybe I'll swap Hack and Slaughter. Maybe if I get him up in the lineup, maybe he'll start batting better. I mean, he did have 512 slugging last year. I guess, yeah, he did okay. He started slow last year too when I got him in the midseason. He is, he's kind of starting out slow this season. Mule, we talked about 300 with 667 slugging. How's Bobby Dorr? I just picked this guy up. I liked him. I mean, this guy's a power bat, and one of the rare power bats for second baseman. And he is actually, wow, he started out real slow. 193 with a 273. Yeah, that's pretty slow. Trammell, again, here's another special edition card. About 304, 460 slugging. He started out slow for me last year. This year, he's starting out kind of slow too, 272. Again, ideally, you want to move. You'd have him up at the start, but with this lineup here, Trout is doing all right for me. 523 slugging. I like to have these guys at the start. So unfortunately, it's like maybe I should change this around and have a second lineup. Trammell, maybe put Trammell in front of Bobby Dorr. Yeah, we'll see. Campanella, usually about a 300 hitter. Slow start this year for him. He'll heat up. I'm pretty confident. And Pendleton, same thing. For some reason, you put guys at the bottom of the lineup, and some guys just don't do so well. I don't know if it's part of their formula or what. But, if I move these guys up, then they start batting well, and the guys I move down start batting crappy. So I don't know if that's something to do with their algorithm or what, but man, I have a hard time getting these bottom of the lineup guys to do well. Our pitchers are doing okay. Let's look at our ratings. So for our league, we're 5th in run scoring, 5th in batting average. Our batting average should be better. I don't know why it's so low. On base percentage, 6th. OPS at 791 for a team. That's pretty good. We're 5th. Batting war 4th. Our pitching is pretty spot on though. Runs against only 69. ERA 2.82. Bullpen ERA 2. This is good. I forget what FIP stands for. Pitching war 6.7. Strikeouts, we're 6th. Not a big deal. Just as long as we win. I want no scoring and we win. So not too concerned about strikeouts. Defense, I do want my defense to be pretty good. Don't know what zone rating does. I have no idea. Errors tied for 3rd. Okay, so that's good. I don't want to be doing making a lot of errors. Base running, we're okay. So we steal a little bit. But anyway, so that's my team. This O'Neill Cruz again. This card here. 84, future legend. These cards here, worth their money. They boost them up. Like they have a standard card and then they have this card. Their standard cards are pretty junky. These cards are freaking. I don't know how they made these, but I mean, look what he does for me. I mean, he always slugs good for me. Look at this year. He's platooning. And he's freaking slugging over 1,000 in slugging. His OPS is off the charts. I'm platooning with Pendleton. His real life stats, do we have anything? Nope, no real life stats. All right, anyways. Good guy, I like that. Langston, Maddox, and Suttles are all hot. Suttles in the last 12 games, 7 for 44, 386, 8 home runs, 16 RBIs. Pretty nice. Cruz, 6 games, 9 for 21, 429. Nice. All right, so let's look at our standings. We are down here. So we are 18-7 with a 720 win percentage. We're actually doing the best. So that's good. This team here is pretty good. This guy's a free-to-play team, and look at his lineup. This guy is a freaking wizard because his roster has only one perfect guy on it, Harold Baines. I don't know. So it looks like he focuses. Let's look at his position players. A lot of focus on good contact. Why does he have this? This guy must be a fielder, a good fielder. 74 defense. That's the only thing I can think of. He's in there for defense. For Cal. I liked for Cal back in the day. Oh, for Cal is a great defense, 92. I think, is he building a good defensive team? Kirk Gibson's a 90. That's good. Yeah, Nixon's a 87. Yeah, McCutcheon not so good, but Baines 84. Yeah, he has a good fielding outfielder. Good fielding outfielder is his shortstop is a 92. His third baseman is 54. That's not that great. Craig Biggio 67. Helton's good though. So I don't know how this guy's doing. I mean, this guy doesn't have the special edition cards. So how's he? He must be just building them up slowly. I mean, let's look at, you know what, again, remember I told you about those. So if you notice here, not very many live cards here. These are all special edition cards. Or not special edition, but they're just non-live cards. Here is a future legend. And these guys freaking overperform. Another future legend. See, this guy's into the, he does the future legends. This is a future legend. I have this guy too. This guy's, wow, this guy's pitching great for him. He's a reliever. Yeah, doing great. 85 strikeouts with only 2 walks last season. Holy free holies. So what is that? These are rookie sensation. He has rookie sensation cards, snapshot cards, old timer cards, snapshot. You notice none of these cards. Here's another future legend. None of these cards are live cards. No live cards. Here's another future legend. He knows. Danny Green is a future legend. No. That's what I noticed. These, see, you notice live cards are perform kind of weak. Although the pitching cards that they just come out with have been doing pretty good. Again, going back to mine. So I got some pitching cards here. These starters are pretty good cards. I mean, the stats are just stacked. So I think we're going to see some live cards in the pitching do well. Although I don't, you can see I have a Mookie Betts up here. I don't even play him. Oh, he's a good defender in right field. But again, I'd rather have these special edition cards in there. You know, I got Slaughter. Oh, excuse me. Hack Wilson. Who's my left fielder? I just realized I don't have a left fielder. Oh, Mule Suttles can play left field. Yeah. So he plays left field sometimes. Center fielder's Trout. Hack Wilson is my DH. Slaughter there. Oh, and then I have Harper can play right or left. Or right or center. Left or center. Something like that. What does he play? Left or right field? And then, so he can play outfield. Bobby Doerr, I love this card. Second baseman with power, with good walks, 90 avoid striking out, and walks. Good. I like this card. This is what I like to look at in a card. He's not doing too well for me yet, but let's see what happens. Oh wait, what's he doing for me so far? Yeah, not that great right now. So Bobby, come on, dude, step it up. All right. Anyways, one last thing. Oh wait, looks like I got 2. Oh, I got 2 packs somehow. How did I get these packs? Oh, you know what? Am I on the Twitch stream? I was on the Twitch stream. I wonder if I got it from a Twitch drop. Let me take a look here. Yeah, it might have been a Twitch drop. So let's open up some packs since we're here. open them up. And you can see what kind of stuff to get in. Like I said, I've only gotten one diamond. Maybe you guys will bring me luck and I'll get a diamond. Let's see what happens. So 57, so that's a common. Here's a bronze, low bronze, 60. So you see the live cards, they will adjust them every month, I believe they do it. They can go up, they can go down. Here's a unsung hero. These guys are usually pretty low rated. Pretty bad. You can see got a couple of 50s cards. Again, 50s to below 60s are commons, bronze. That was a pretty sad pack. Again, I got it for free. It probably came from a Twitch drop, so. But again, keep those because they can help with your teams by keeping getting all the teams filled out. You can get those special players, so not necessarily a bad thing. So remember that one guy? He would not play any of these live cards, but he would play cards like this. Man, we are just. This is bad. So this would have been good to help fill out my team. The team missions. But man, other than that, this is terrible. 92 stuff. Terrible movement. That's good control. Good low-rated pitcher if you wanted to play like a bronze-only league. There's some tournaments I should tell you about too. So, all right. Anyway, so that's kind of my team. Again, my team. I went through a bunch of stuff. The guy with the two thumbs, the dumb guy with the two thumbs that spent too much money. This guy. That's how I got to where I am at. Buying. Pretty much just going through auction house, trying to find cards that were pretty good deals. So you see the live cards are pretty cheap on this. But here's some good thing about that. So let me exit out of here. There you also have these perfect team tournaments. You can do the drafts, and maybe we'll do a draft here in a second. But there's also these tournaments. So based on your card rosters, you can play in these tournaments, and you can win packs. Like 2 packs are winning. Tells you how many teams are in there. Tells you, what the conditions are. So this one here is open historical cards. So no live cards can be used. You can't use future legends or the 2021 special cards. It looks like it's playing modern era strategy and stat setting. No designated hitter, so pitchers have to hit. Round robin play, single elimination bracket, best of 3 finals. Sims occur every 10 minutes. You get 2 packs to win, 1 pack to come in last. Pretty quick tournament, which is why it's small prizes. But again, you can go through and try to find, as you build up your roster, like you might want to keep certain ones because they do well. So let's look at some tournaments. Again, another way you can get PP, some perfect points, or some cards is through here. And so what I learned or what I heard is you should just spam them. It doesn't cost you anything to play them. Just spam them. So you see I came in second place here. I just kind of dropped in to see what I could do. I did win this tournament. 600 PP, so I won some PP for that. Some perfect points. Came in second place here, so I won like 2 packs, I think, for that one. I did win 5 packs for this. So you see, I do pretty good with my live cards, and especially my under 94 diamond in live cards. I won that. So those are ones I should be spamming. Oh, here I came in second place for this. Live cards only. Maybe this is the one I just got. This must be the one I just got those 2 packs for. Yeah, that must be it. And you can go in and dig in. So let me see this. So live cards, I'm doing pretty good. I won. I came in second here and second here. So I came in second with live cards. So maybe we'll do, since I already did that, let's look for a tournament. Live cards only. Oops. Live cards. And we go diamond. No, we just look at live cards. All right, let's see what we got here. So well, let's look for a good reward. So I'm already in this one. Accepting teams, 14 out of 32, 16. I kind of like these. I do better in best of 5 for some reason. All right, let's do this. We'll sign up. What's cool is it'll keep pretty much it knows my roster that I use. So here's a good thing about keeping live cards. I remember I told you they're not that good, but if you can, since a lot of people know that they don't like to keep live cards, I think that's probably why I do pretty well in these live cards, because I can just cram all my live cards in here. Let me make sure I have everybody eligible. Sometimes for some reason it won't activate some of my recent purchases, and I gotta go in and activate them. Let's see. All right, looks like it's good now. This guy's not activated. Oh, because I have a double of them. I probably should sell that. I'm just wasting 1,000. Somebody might want him, so I should actually sell him. And this guy, Carson. Oh, Carson Kelly, I just picked up actually in a pack. So there, you do get some good things in packs once in a while, and that was a good one. All right, but we got everything here. Manage our roster. So it looks like we're all set to go. Our lineups are probably already set. It just remembers what I've said before. So here's my live pitchers. We got 3 perfects, pretty good. Walker Buehler, who I like. Trevor Bauer, good. Actually has Clayton as my. Oh no, I had Clayton as my closer, and I changed it to Aroldis Chapman. All right, so I think we're gonna do it again and see if we can't win. What was I using for my strategy? I'm using Moneyball, or not? Yeah, Moneyball. I'm using Sabermetrics. So, all right, let's submit this team. Again, everything's set, so I don't have to do anything. I already went through and changed all my settings. It's already in here, so I can just spam it and just go at it, let it go, and wish for the best. I just submitted it. I'll submit it again, and we're ready to go. So as soon as that thing is ready, maybe we can win a couple more packs. So what's cool is I don't have, you may not have those good cards. You can just say, you know what? Let's just do bronze cards or lower. So you can play with these bronze cards, and you can still win 10 packs. So build a deck with your bronze cards that you have, and you have a chance to win 10 packs. So that's another way that you can get cards, or if you get duplicates, sell them for PP. Or again, more importantly, I would use it to complete those missions. You complete those missions, you're gonna get some good cards. And all you have to do is complete the players on the roster, and you'll get those the Langston, the Verlander, the Don Sutton, the Nomar Garciaparra, and then all the team cards which are gold. You get the Cargo, Carlos Gonzalez. There is the Mini Minoso. Every team has a gold card. So just by completing those, you're going to start getting some good cards. I mean, if you did all 30 teams, you're going to get 30 gold cards just by completing it. So that's not a bad way to get a good stack of gold cards. But again, you can do it by just doing this bronze. And if you have a good team, you put together a good bronze team, just spam it. You can get cards constantly. That's what these guys are doing. Wait a second. Why is my name in here? What is this? Did I inadvertently start it? No. Oh, maybe because I hit it, I thought I was going to play. So that is a way, you get a good team together, create your roster, and then it'll just copy it over, and you just spam the heck out of it. Once the tournament's over, usually another one's starting up, just re-enter it. And that's a good way that you can get a bunch of bronze coinage. Get some good packs and PP. So anyways, all right, let's do a perfect draft real quick. Oh wait, I'm in the middle. Oh no, I can sign up for one. So again, the thing with perfect draft is you just pick your players. You have to kind of manage who you're getting. This is luck. Yeah, I'm really pretty crappy at it. I think I've won 2 in all the ones I've tried. Let me see. Does it show here? No, it doesn't show perfect drafts. Yeah, it doesn't show perfect drafts. We'll just sign up for one and play one. Let's just go for the gusto. These are for points, 2,000 points. Let's just do a best of 5. All right, here we go. Draft our team. It's going to give us a perfect player, then 2 diamonds, and you'll see. So first round, we do our 100 player. And I used to think get a second baseman or get a shortstop or a center fielder first, but hey, there's my Cy Young card. That card does pretty well. Oh, Jackie Rob. No, look at this card. This is the card you get. This is worth so much money. They sell this thing for like 650, 500,000 points. This Jackie Robinson card, that is the card you want to get. We are definitely taking Jackie Robinson. We are taking him. All right, next one. Oh, here's a shortstop to go with him. But here's Future Legends, which are good. Oh, you can get a good catcher now. I prefer pitchers over batters, but he is still not that bad either. Damn. Forget Liam Hendricks. Roy Sievers, good rating. Forget Hell. Oh, man. Hell was rated 97? Wow, he was pretty good. Not very good control, though. He plays a lot of positions. I don't see how he's rated 92, though. He must be a... I don't see it. I don't see it. This guy looks good. Good defender. Catcher. You know, we can find a good catcher, I think. Oh, man, these ratings are pretty dang good, though. We want contact, though. 67, 62, 88 contact. 88 contact. Does he walk a lot? Let me see what his... He's pretty... Wow. Wow. Damn. Who's walking a lot here? 47 avoid... I mean, who doesn't strike out? 47 avoid strikeout. 54. 70. He doesn't strike out a lot. So he's a good contact hitter. All right, let's go with the guy that doesn't strike out. Let's take him. Okay, let's start getting... Oh, wait. We can look for a pitcher or... What's this catcher look like? Ooh, good defense. But we can find a good defending catcher later, I think. We got our internal... We got our middle infield. Look at that, 85... 90... Oh, I'm thinking that's his contact. That's his stuff. What was he? I think we gotta go with Joe Riley. What if he strike out? Oh, he doesn't strike out. All right, let's get this guy. We're going to go for these guys that don't strike out. Let's go for the non-strikeout team. All right, we need pitchers now. So I like to look for gold pitchers starting here. Chris Archer. God, he's just... Look at his movement and control are pretty bad. Hampton. He's a little bit better. Randy Rosarena. Herbeck, wow. 75 avoid. This could be a card here. Hate to say it, but I'm not going with any of these future legends after I told you guys, oh yeah, these guys are way overrated. But Trey Turner, when he was a center fielder, good contact by this guy. What's his strikeout look like? Nah, he strikes out 70. Kent Herbeck. I think we gotta go Kent Herbeck. This guy, not striking out. 75 is good. Let's see what you are. Oh my God, 91 avoid strike. Oh, I already got a shortstop though. So you're out. 61. All right, I think we got to go with the pitcher. Let's see, look at Wes Farrell. Not great stuff. Good control, decent movement. Chris Archer. What's he? He is a extreme fly ball. Ouch. What's Archer? Fly ball. I need to start getting pictures. All right. Let's just take them both. They're both 85 rated. That's not bad. I do like this Herbeck though. Shoot. I like this Herbeck. Damn. All right, let's go with these two. Hey, Yu Darvish must get a pitcher. He's not bad. He has good control. Glendon Rush. Not bad. Not bad. He's a fly ball pitcher, though. I think Yu is a neutral. Okay, that's good. Any high pitchers here? Oh, Joe Nathan. Can get my closer here, too. Let's get our closer. Okay, still need some pitchers. How's this guy? Nope, he's a bad fielder. Wainwright. We're getting Wainwright. Damn, that's the only starter? Fernando Tatis. He has some power. He strikes out a little bit, but not, I think we just got to take him. We need a third baseman, right? We need third baseman, we need outfielders. Any of you guys not strike out a lot? 47. We're going to go for the contact team. Contact team. Bill already got a first baseman. 50. Ouch. 50, 50. 31. All right, I think we're going to go with Tatis. We really need pitchers, though. Ouch. We didn't... How many starting pitchers do we have? Oh, we got 3. Okay, that's not bad. Because we're playing best of 5, too, so... Milton could be good. Milton could be good. Is he a ground ball pitcher? Or is he fly ball? Still, 70... Wish he was a 77 or something like that. Sol White, Freddie Sanchez. Here's a starting pitcher. What is his? Oh, ground ball pitcher. I think we have to take him. All right, Earl. You got a 78 rating. I like that. All right, relief pitchers. He's not bad. 89 stuff. Yeah, that's not bad. Decent movement. I think we're going to go with this guy. 99.63. Oh, that's not bad either. 99.63. 53 versus 43. Darn, they're both pretty good. Neutral. Extreme ground ball. I love it. That's what I like to see. Extreme ground ball. All right, we're taking this guy. Those two guys. All right. All right, I can use another. Oh, Jake Peavy. I'll take Peavers. Early Peavers. Oh, Ray Fosse. Is he good? Oh, I thought he was a good fielder. Is that Collins? No. He's got power and contact. I think we may have to get him as our catcher. Austin, what are you doing here? Nope. Wait, who doesn't strike out though? 63 is pretty decent for a catcher. What are you? 22, pretty crappy. What are you? 36, pretty crappy, yeah. Hey, we need to get a catcher, so let's grab him. What the hell's Keuchel, though? What happened to Keuchel? Dude, what happened to you? Glenn Davis would have been a good first baseman, but we have a Kent Herbeck. All right, we're going to go Ray Fosse, catcher. Here's Brian McRae. This guy's, okay, we're going, that's it. All right, we still need some outfielders. Yeah, pretty much outfielders and pitchers. So I look at these catchers when they throw one up. Even though they're low rated, I want to see if there's anything that's decent defender. Look at this. This guy plays a lot of positions. How do you do about striking? Oh, 70 void Ks. I like that. Liking this guy. I got my starters, so I just need relievers. What was he rated? 70, right? 70 voiding Ks. 70. Okay, there's two guys that are 70 voiding Ks. 40. And Delsing the only plays one position though. All right, Judd, you're in. Now, I'd rather have guys that play multiple positions if you're not starting. Oh, wait, but he's starting. Oh, you'll be starting. Okay, you're in. All right, we need a right fielder. Dave Clark. How you looking, Dave Clark? 46. That's pretty bad. .55 defense. How is your 49? What was he at? 46. .48. 47. Man, we're getting to the guys that. Whew, some slim pickings. 37. God darn it. I guess we're going to take. Who's the. What's this guy? 49. I think he is the best. Ted Ford, right fielder. We need a right fielder. He can play left field too. All right. He has some power. He has some pop. All right. What do we want here? Backup first baseman? Don't you strike out too much. He has pretty decent stuff. All right, let's go with you. Five minutes left. Okay, what do we need? Okay, so now we got everybody. We just need backup outfielder. Backup outfielders, relief pitchers. Like this guy. Like this guy. Oh, a catcher. Oh. Dude, oh my god, we got 2 rounds left to get a catcher. He's not that great. We have to take a chance. $54. Remember, this is our... We don't want guys striking out. Andrew McCutcheon. Oh, this guy might be good. Sherry Robinson. He plays right field too. Okay, maybe him. I need a catcher. Oh, it's not giving me a catcher. Oh, we may have screwed up, guys. Hopefully he gives us a catcher. We get to pick 5 in the last round, so. Alright, I need outfielders. This guy looks good. Please, 39 strikeout. 44. 28. Holy cow, it's getting worse. Hey, 60 is not bad. Can you play outfield? No. Baines, I think we got to use you. Yeah, Baines is not bad. Baines outfield. Oh, Dade is not bad either. And he played third base. Can you guys play first base? Oh yeah, Kelly can. Okay. All right, we need a catcher. Any catcher? Oh, we got one. Sal Butera. All right, we got a catcher anyways. All right. What do we need here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 13. Okay, we can actually have an extra outfielder because outfielder first baseman. These guys can play first base. All right, so we got 1, 10, 12. I can have 2 fielders. That's 1. I need 1 more fielder. And then I need like 3 relievers. You're a reliever. You're a reliever. You're a reliever. Let's get rid of you. Let's get this guy. Get the 3 highest rated relievers. And what am I doing here? $39. Who doesn't strike out? 54. 59. Take you anyways. He's too low rated. All right, then we got our picks. Let's see what our team looks like. Uh-oh. Oh, I ran out of time. I just clicked it. Come on, show me my team. It didn't give me my catcher. Oh my god. All right, well, looks like we just screwed this up. We just missed hitting the button like by a second. All right, well, that was a waste. What a waste of time. We just wasted 20 minutes or whatever it was. I hit the button right. What a bummer, man. That was a good draft too. Oh, oh, guys. The dumb guy with the 2 thumbs, me, this guy, screwed it up. All right, well, get me out of here. Whatever. It's free. At least it didn't cost me anything. All right, looks like the day is over. Let's see how we ended up here. 18-7. Won the last game. Let's do the highlights, and then we'll call it a night. You guys can hear the game going. Let me check that. Check the sounds here. Yep, I should be able to hear it. Hopefully you guys can hear it. All right, let's go. We had bases loaded, and we only scored 1 run. All right, hold on. Let me restart this because it's asking me to do it every time. I don't want to do that. It should just go without asking me. Peel settles first and third with a single. Runners on first and third with a single to center field, and we get out in front, 1-0. Oh, it's having me hit the button. All right. And first and second, we get a single, but the run does not score. Bases loaded with 2 outs, and we ground out. 1 run on 3 hits. As Cruz bounces out to the first baseman. We got Langston against Tettleton. Langston is... Where's Langston? 5-0 this season with a 1.96 ERA, 34 strikeouts, 7 walks. So pretty good. He's going against Mickey Tettleton, catcher. Wow, catcher leading off. Let's see what he does. No, it's not leading off. Actually, he's batting third. So now the bases are loaded with 2 outs. Looks like we got Xander Bogaerts coming up to the plate. Line up the pitch, and he grounds it to third baseman. He throws it to second for the short way. Short route, gets it out. 3 outs. They load the bases, and they don't push a run across. Slaughter at bat, and he just belts a 3-run shot. So we extend our lead to 4-0. 4 runs on 6 hits. Okay, we jumped to the 6th inning where our team, SoCal, is up 5-1. The Earth Shakers have Cruz, my left-handed platoon player, who's going up against a righty for some reason. There's no runners on, and he will knock it to left field, and it is gone. Onel Cruz, man, I tell you, that guy is a stud. His future Legends card, I'm telling you, you guys got to get that card. 6-1. There's another shot. Slaughter, is that the second home run of the game? Didn't Slaughter hit a home run earlier? He's hit a 3-run shot that make it 9-1. Verlander comes in the 7th inning. Runner on first. Oh, and he gives up a shot to... Oh, just off the top of the wall. Looks like Slaughter got it, and he got out, and he gets out, I think. Nope, he got in there. So that scored a run. All right, now it's 9-3, top of the 9th. Suttles, this is my guy. I told you he was a great pickup. Love this guy. And he just bombs one. Make it 10-3. Mule Suttles. 10 homers this season. All right, Verlander here to clean up. 2 outs, 1-1 count to Anthony Rendon. A shot to first base, and it's caught. Suttles catches it. The Mexicans fall 10-3 to the SoCal Earth Shakers. Earth Shakers go to 18-7. Mexico City to 12-14. So let's take a quick look at the standings. We are leading the NC West Division by 2 games over the Prairie Thunder Dogs. They are 17-10, pretty good. They're playing pretty good ball. Actually, we have a pretty good division. I mean, California Bears are doing the worst, but not too bad. We have 3 teams over 577 in win percentage. So pretty good. Baltimore Bullets on the AC Central Division are 19-8. They're playing pretty good ball. They were doing better than us record-wise, but we caught up to them, so that helped. Yeah, they're 5-5 in their last 5-5 in their last 10. We are 8-2, so that's what helped us get a little bit ahead of them. But it's early in the season. We are doing, how are we doing against? Okay, so their run differential 44, 37 for Benny and the Jets, so they're doing pretty good too. We are plus 42. Oh no, we aren't. We are plus 58. That's pretty good in run differential. And we seem to do well against lefties, so I kind of like to look at this. We're doing good against lefties, 6-1. Bring on the left-handed batters. Oh, left-handed pitchers. We can get O'Neill. O'Neill Cruz in there. That guy's just bombing it for us. Is he still on a hot streak? Yep. 6 games, 9 for 21, 429, 3 home runs, 8 RBIs in the past, like I said, 6 games. Mark Langston, lefty, last 2 games, 2-0, 1.29 ERA, 14 innings pitched with 16 strikeouts, pretty good. Maddox, he had a bad game. He started off badly for me. Last 3 games, he's 2-1, 1.21 ERA. Only 9 Ks, but he's not there to strike people out. He's just there to get people out quickly. And Mule, best 96 in the game, if you ask me. 12 games, 17 for 44. What does that say? Well, Benny, 386, 8 home runs, 16 RBIs. Pretty good. Let's see what our starting is. Nomar's doing his Nomar things. Trouty, good slugging percentage. Slaughter, good slugging percentage. Hack, we just can't get Hack going here. I don't know what to do. Subtle, 667 slugging. Bobby Dorr, he's not getting going either. Man, both those guys are just not performing. Trammell, he's not doing as good as he can. Campy, yeah, our bottom 4 of the lineup is just not good. It's better when I have O'Neill in there. That guy's hitting the cover off the ball. How are we doing here? So our pitching, I like to see this. I always focus on pitching. We are first in a lot of categories. Starters ERA, bullpen ERA, runs against. So I like that. Offense, again, a big part of this is our bottom 4 is just not doing much. We need to get them doing. You know what? Maybe all I do. Are we doing a day off here? Let's see. No day off yet. We lost 0-4. 0-4. Oh, excuse me. How did we do that? Yeah, our bottom 4 just is not hitting. Bob Carruthers, he's a good pitcher, old-time pitcher. Yeah, he did pretty good against us. See, stuff is not important. Movement and control, man, that seems to be the key thing. Bueller, he has good control, but the movement is just not there. Cole, same thing. Kind of cutting the same mold. All right, anyways. Hey, we're going to call it a night. It's getting late out here. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Nathan, just saw your chat. I don't know if you're still on or not. What's going on, buddy? Hopefully work was good for you today. I'm going to hop off, and then I will catch up with you in chat. Everybody else, thank you for tuning in. And hope you enjoyed this quick tour of, well, it wasn't really a quick tour, this tour of Out of the Park Baseball Season 22. Again, I'm really addicted to this game. I love it. I love that I don't have to micromanage. If you like to micromanage, by all means, you got plenty of ways to do that with the simulation over here. Go ahead and dig into that. You can micromanage to your heart's desire. I'm not that particular on all those types of management, the management of all those different little details. So I love Perfect Team. I love Perfect Team tournaments. I have a short attention span, so these tournaments are even great for me because, set it up and let it go, and I can check back later, see how I did. Anyways, again, thanks for tuning in. I need to take a break and get a quick bite to eat. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Thanks for tuning in again, and we'll do some more out of the park baseball, maybe tomorrow night or the next night. Got to get back into the golf sim and hit some balls there, so it'll be one or the other. It's been kind of rainy out here, so the sim hasn't been really up, or I really haven't been playing because it's kind of wet, so hopefully tomorrow it clears up a little bit. I can dry it out a little bit, and we'll do some golf. If not, we'll be back here and doing some out of the park baseball. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time. See you later. Bye now.